Oh, 3, 2, 1. Are we on?
We're on.
Oh, hello, lovely artists. It's Gruber here. I missed you guys. We just wanted to send you guys. Hello? Who am I talking to? Hello? 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 Are you talking to someone? Is somebody what? Is somebody here? Hello?
Hi, Fiesta. Well, here's Bethel to say hi. This is Inca, sister to Fiesta. Of course, she and I have sister dogs. We miss you guys. My dog, however, is loving this. Lots of walks. Actually cries when I go out even for 10 minutes without her.
Hi, guys. We miss you.
So I just wanted to highlight a couple things that I've been thinking about how what I missed that I didn't think I'd miss, such as my sore feet from running around in circles. Miss Gruber, my computer this, how do I that, and actually wearing a hole in the floor in 224, which I didn't think I would ever miss those sore feet days, but here I am. And I miss, of course, seeing your smiling faces and your crazy energy and your outbursts of ideas and interruptions by staff, students, my own thoughts that pop in my head that happen all day and seem to stop me in my tracks. I miss those. And I miss your bursts of things you want to show me, and I miss being able to use you as my own personal Google when I can just yell out who knows how to, or did anybody see that, and you're there with me.
Well, I miss a lot, but I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the mess in the studio. I miss the studio. I miss you guys coming in there, your vital energy and your enthusiasm. And I don't have sinks to clean up and tables. Oh, yes, I do, but they're not as fun here. Tables, floors, not as fun here as cleaning up in the studio. I miss that. But more than anything, I miss your light bulbs going off. I miss seeing when you get a concept or an idea and you kind of understand something at a new level. You can't recreate that in distance learning, and I miss that.
I miss you guys too so much. Miss seeing your smiling faces every day and having chats with you about what you're up to and what you did over the weekend or what's going on in your lives. I miss seeing your artwork develop and progress, and just being able to chat and just being able to be in the studio, in class environment. I miss it all.
Yeah, quick moment to acknowledge the grief. Like, we get it. It's real. The world is very uncertain. Routine is not certain. What you thought you knew one day, you don't know the next. And that is, in fact, the only certainty. And that we're all in isolation in different ways, and that we're all missing different things in different ways. You guys know that I have a grade 10 daughter and a grade 12 daughter, and my heart is breaking for you grade 12s at this time of year with all the things that you were looking forward to and those benchmark moments and the culmination of all the work, all the extracurriculars, all those friendships that you made, all the chances to say goodbye to your locker, and everything else. And I think I have to take a moment to acknowledge this week, because we know what week it would have been. Here's one of my reminders in the garage to keep working on. But yeah, would have been the musical, right? We would have been done. Well, we might not have been. We might have been sneaking behind them in their dress rehearsals, painting. We've done that before, but it would have been the musical this week. So we don't know. It will go on in a new form, in a new way next year. But that's hard if you're in grade 12. We hope that you're going to be a part of it. We will honor you. We will honor your contributions to it. We hope that you can see it and support it. And if you're returning next year, then we will just continue with it. Stay tuned. We won't know much more than you do, except that we're committed to it. But I acknowledge that, because this is a big week for that. So I know that you have your own lists of things that you are looking forward to, or we're looking forward to when your alerts go off on your calendar, and we're all feeling it in different ways. So we get it, and we miss them too.
So we're not hiding anything from you. We don't have any more information than you do about when we're going back, if we're going back. Every day things change. But I'd like to acknowledge the loss you have for studio experiences that you have been waiting for years. I know the grade 11s looking forward to the busts. Yeah, it's not going to happen as a distance learning model, for sure. Grade 9s and the teapots, potentially the chairs. I understand that for a lot of you, the excitement you had for these things, and to do it in the studio together as a collaborative process where we'd be in on weeknights and we'd be in on weekends and we'd be having, sharing food and having, just a good time together. It's all part of what goes into each of those experiences. And I'd like to acknowledge your grief and your loss. And I miss being part of that with you.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. This being my first year at Eastwood, it's kind of a whirlwind, so much always going on, and so much collaboration, so much work that went into this musical, and it is going to be a tough week for everyone, not being there to actually see all the fruits of our labor. But the good news is it is happening. It's just going to be postponed, right? So it's tough. It's a tough week for everyone, but you just got to kind of hang in there. And we do acknowledge the fact that, we're not going to get to experience extracurriculars next semester either, or the third season extracurriculars. And it's tough for everyone.
So we just wanted to give you some words of encouragement because, we'll post some activities that we can do. If we couldn't do on plein air together, there's nothing to say we can't do it in isolation in our backyards and still share. Like, you think back, right? Tuesday, I was with Media Communications. We were working on YouTube, working on Smash, working on musical, working on just this sort of usual stuff. I didn't know. I didn't say goodbye to anybody either. But we're still able to find weird ways to connect, right? Like all of the things I didn't think I would look forward to, like staff meetings and head meetings. It's great. Look, I'm seeing my friends in a digital environment right now with my colleagues. So take the time to reach out. Reach out to, do you have grandparents who are alone? Do you have friends who are alone? Are you on your Insta chats? Like, find those moments, as weird as they are, to still connect with each other. And you know what, guys? Even though it's crazy, but this too shall pass. And find a way to find the gift or the gratitude or the surprise that you didn't even know was there in this stupid, crazy circumstance, and it will pass. There will be a time when we look back and say, do you remember when? I'm documenting it in the yearbook, so please send me the photos when I ask you for them, because I can't do it by myself. But I'm looking at the yearbook as a way to have a unique opportunity to do all the creative stuff that could never fit in before. And I'm trying to take a moment to just take a moment or be outside or keep moving, but it will pass. And we are going to find moments of gratitude in it. So with that, I'm going to shift to Bethel.
So one word of encouragement from me is going to be take responsibility with your mental health. Very important at this time. Artists have been through this before. I've never, in my 56 years, been through a pandemic, but we know that Edvard Munch was through the Spanish plague, and he did some of his most riveting creative work during that time. We know that Vincent van Gogh suffered from isolation and mental illness, but he still went on to create, and I think it was a gift to humanity that he did so. So get creative, and I think it's really, really important that you get your hand moving. So a lot of anxiety and depression can be alleviated just by getting active and getting moving. So get your sketchbooks out and take your pen in hand and just make marks. Go crazy. It's really important that you do that so that you get rid of some of that pent up emotion and anger, so that in the future you'll look back and go, wow, look what I did, how creative I was in this time, and you can actually use it as a reflection of history. Who knows? We don't know what artists are going to create during this time. It's kind of interesting, and I hope you're part of that. So journal, breathe, get your hand moving, anything that you can, and use the resources that are out there, like the Kids Help Phone if you're suffering, and definitely take the time to connect with your friends like I do with these guys.
Yeah, sometimes it's just, a shift in perspective. So although we all acknowledge that there is a lot of loss associated with, being out of school for the rest of the year, you can look at it almost as a gift in some ways. Now you have more time to do some of the things that maybe you didn't have time for in the busy sort of everyday life of, going to school, waking up every day and going to school. So take that time, use it as a gift, be creative, maybe even set goals for yourself so that you can feel like you're working towards something every day. And make a schedule for yourself and just enjoy this time to do the things you love and to create.
We'll share our outtake blooper reels with you after.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Be creative, make art, stay together. We'll be stronger on the inside.
Touch your mouth or your nose.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch that.
Wash your fake hands.
And stay away from the suck hole.
We miss you.
Bye.